B2B Business Strategies and Tactics, presented by Ian Dainty. That's me. And I'm the CEO of Maximize Business Marketing. Enjoy the show. This is a video on why you need a formal B2B marketing plan every year. I love these sayings. One's serious and one's not so serious. First one, he who fails to plan is planning to fail. That was written by Winston Churchill, or said by Winston Churchill, during the Second World War, when the Allies defeated the enemy in that war. The next one I love, if you don't know where you're going, you'll end up someplace else, by the famous New York Yankees catcher, Yogi Berra. Love his sayings. And of course, then there's this one. One marketing strategy that you should never use is this one, which is to put your head in the sand and hope for the best, because you know the best won't happen if you've got your head in the sand. So this is a strategy you shouldn't use. Now let's get on to the video. Sayings. Let's look at 7 reasons why you need a B2B strategic marketing plan every year. Excuse me. And since we're talking about strategic and formal, I decided to dress a little formally for you today. In today's world, companies have amazing marketing tools at their disposal. Just a few years ago, no one had heard of social media, and blogs were popular only among the internet's elite. The great thing about all the tools we have today is they make it easier to communicate the written word. Whereas it used to take 6 months to create, print, and distribute your general brochure. As you can see, I'm old enough to remember that. Now you can open LinkedIn, Twitter, or Facebook, and whatever other social media you want, and start interacting with your clients and prospects immediately, almost like I'm doing right now. The same goes for your corporate blog, email blasts, online ads, search engine optimization. They're all quick and easy to do. But beware. While it's easy to talk to your target market, it's just as easy to forgo a strategic marketing plan. And here are 7 reasons you should develop a B2B strategic marketing plan every year. Number 1, the plan keeps your marketing efforts aligned with corporate goals and objectives. It's easy to be busy. Companies have fewer people doing more work, and the digital world has made it so that there's no shortage of things to do. With so many activities your organization can engage in, the trick is to know which ones make sense. A sound marketing plan will help you determine what should be done and what should be ignored. This will keep your team focused on work that matters, work that accomplishes your company's goals and objectives. Number 2, a plan keeps your marketing efforts proactive. In today's world, change is the only constant. With change comes the temptation to react every time there's a new technology, new marketing platform, or a new opportunity. When you're constantly reacting to outside forces, you're not in control, but rather being pushed and pulled in a multitude of directions. A plan will protect your organization against that trap. A strategic marketing plan will define your strategies. It will create the path to executing those strategies, and will define the things you need to do to win. This keeps you on the offensive and protects you from becoming reactive. Number 3, a sound plan makes it easy to evaluate new opportunities. Since we know the world around us is always changing, we can safely assume that new opportunities will present themselves to us from time to time. Might be as simple as a new advertising vehicle, or, as big as a new market sector that's opening. How do you know if these opportunities are good for you? Well, a plan will prove priceless in these circumstances, as it will give you the criteria to evaluate them and determine if they make sense for your company. Number 4, a plan gets your whole organization on the same page. Many organizations suffer from a lack of unity. Everyone has different goals and objectives, and everyone has an opinion on what the company should do and how it should do it. A sound plan will get your people in agreement on your problems, challenges, goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics, ultimately getting everyone aligned and contributing. Number 5, a plan helps you to keep sight of the big picture. A lot of tactics we engage in these days tend to be very specialized and focus on the small picture. Twitter, for example, is a micro exchange between you and your audience, 140 characters at a time. It's a powerful tool, but one that's very much about the moment. A good plan will help you and your company keep sight of the big picture so you don't get lost in the weeds and you don't miss out on opportunities. Number 6, a plan gives you confidence. Every company goes through cycles, and that includes descending into the trough of despair. When you're doing all you can, and it seems like nothing's working, a good plan will guide you through. It will confirm your direction, provide insight into your situation, and remind you of where you're heading. Tactical things like social media alone can't do that for you because they're granular and in the moment. Only a sound plan can give you confidence to stay the course when times get tough. A marketing plan, number 7 rather, a marketing plan facilitates measurement. A plan gives you a framework to measure your efforts. One of the great things about all the newer tactics we have at our disposal is that they are usually measurable, or easily measurable rather. We can see website traffic, banner ad clicks, number of followers, email clicks, etc. But all that data on its own does not mean a whole lot. A plan gives you the ability to evaluate all the data and determine if your efforts are moving you towards your corporate goals. Many more additional reasons to develop a B2B marketing plan, in addition to the ones I've listed here. The value of a sound plan far outweighs any investment you make to create one, and the benefits will last for the whole year and years to come if you keep planning. If you don't have a strategic marketing plan, I highly suggest you develop one ASAP. Thanks for watching. See you next time.